What's going on, everyone? Hope you're good. Hope you are well. We will not be having any Sour Patch today because I'm a little tired, to say the least, and I got some other things to do. This won't be a crazy long stream, but I was tagged by a bro of mine, Juan from Fat Boy Fragrance. Juan, great channel. Check him out. This is part of his packaging for his store that he does. He does decants, but he also reviews fragrances. Awesome channel. I appreciate you, bro, for tagging me in this. This particular video today, we are discussing the top 5 discontinued fragrances that I want to come back and top 5 fragrances that I want discontinued. Hi Taffy, good morning. I've got coffee today because I'm really tired. How you doing though? Anybody watching, including Taffy, please let me know what your scent of the day is. Uh Mine's is OD shower right now, super clean. Like I said, I've got like a few meetings and stuff to take care of in a few, but I wanted to do a live because it's about to be Christmas. Hey, cheers. Cheers, Taffy. SJ. No idea what that means, but um but yeah, I it's about to be Christmas time. And normally when I do my rotation, ooh, a Nikutal. I haven't seen one of those in a minute. But when I do my rotation for videos, it's usually like one Monday, Tuesday, either way, and then one Friday. Friday's Christmas Eve. Everyone's gonna be busy. Nigel, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Everyone check out 2 Cents Worth. It's a great channel. It really is. I enjoy a lot of the stuff that he ends up discussing, and it really is good to get like perspectives from different parts of the world, and he really does a good job of providing that. So yeah, we are here to discuss because I was tagged. Boy Fat Boy Fragrances Juan. Good to see you, Stacks. We are here to discuss a little bit of some releases that I feel should be discontinued and some that I feel should maybe be brought back, you know. I'm drinking coffee right now and it's putting me in the mood. I'm going to start with the fragrances that I feel should be brought back because it's always better to start on a high note sometimes. In the case where you're like really tired, it's always better to start on a high note. So for number 1, my first fragrance that I do wish would come back, and I'm sorry I don't have the bottles for these because I did not have a chance to get these while I had them, and I should have. The first one is absolutely Givenchy Play Intense. It was a black bottle MP3 player. At one point, Justin Timberlake was the face of this fragrance, and the MP3 was meant to be like the music. This was like a really coffee vetiver, sweet vanilla fragrance that was just really, really good for the fall and winter, like for this time of year. I remember wearing it and it got me so much attention. It got me more attention than La Nuit alone. Truth be told, that was never really one for me. I mean, you always had Dior Intense. Now I have Pasha de Cartier Edition Noir. But I wore Givenchy Play a lot, Play Intense. even regular play was good. But in this case, for the purpose of this video, I want to highlight Givenchy Play Intense. That was some sexy stuff. Coffee was really good. Now you find it for like almost $400. Givenchy, can you just bring it back? I know you have the gentleman line going, and that's a pretty solid line. Okay. But if YSL is still coming out with loan flankers in 2021, can we like get a retroing of Play? A Joey 69. Oh, I see live. I click. Yo, Joey, I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Check his channel out. And tonight is actually karaoke night. It is. And so I was gonna wait a minute, but since the one and only I am Joey Cannoli is here with the entertaining channel, as always, we are going to just get a quick preview of tonight. Tonight in particular, we're singing Christmas music. It is the best night of the week. Exactly, Taffy. We singing Christmas music, but right now I felt inspired and I created just a small song. I'm gonna be singing it a cappella, just so this way I don't get demonetized for my video because I'm a small channel, I'm up and coming. But to anyone watching out there, whether you eat Sour Patch, whether you eat peppers, whether you eat chocolate chip cookies, shouts out to Montauk cookies, or you eat cannolis, whatever your preference is. Hey, Marcy, good to see you. Don't ruin it like I did. LOL. Joey, you don't ruin anything. Stop. Yeah, so I'm going to take a quick break from doing my list just so this way I could do this song since I have a little bit of an audience now and they could appreciate me and my voice. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get into it. There's 1,000 frags that I could choose that I wish could come back. Yeah, seems so long ago they were in stores, sitting on the racks. And I remember sales associates always trying to spray. And maybe I was too blind to see one day there would bring change. Was it lack of the sales to make them bring the axe and stop production throughout the world? If I could just find a way to make it so that they could come back right now. I've been sitting here looking for all these frags. I try my best to get them all for so long. I drove myself insane, wishing I could spray all day. But the truth remains, they're gone. They're gone. Damn it, they're gone. Fragrance gone. So many good ones gone. They're gone. They're. All right, that's it. Yeah, so for any other previews or any other music, check out one I am Joey Cannoli's channel. Right there. Need to sub. And just in general, just check it out. It's a great time. We have a blast. Wednesday's karaoke. Tonight we're singing Christmas carols. And that is what it is. Exactly. Hi, Yara. So yeah, that is the first fragrance that I do wish could come back and was not gone, They macerated they really did. And I figured it was fitting because my first fragrance that I chose was Givenchy Play Intense. Another fragrance they do need to bring back is the old Abercrombie and Fitch Woods. You know, recently I had a chance to appreciate the vibe, the aesthetics of this fragrance, thanks to one making sense. However, exactly, they do always ruin the good ones. It's the good ones that always got to go. I don't know why. Um, but I do wish they would bring back Abercrombie and Fitch Woods. If for those who appreciate something in the realm of a Dracar Noir of the 90s, this is a little bit more preppy version, if you will, but still really, really good. You know, if they kind of got away from that whole dryer sheet, fresh Abercrombie Fitch blue vibes that they go with now, then agreed. Take me back to the old woods. And you see what I'm doing here, right? Like the first fragrance was a Justin Timberlake fragrance. Then I sang and serenaded some of you all to some Justin Timberlake. Then now I'm taking you to the woods. You know, so that's kind of there's a little bit of purpose and intention here. But Abercrombie and Fitch Woods, really good fragrance. Number 2. Number 3 that I do want them to bring back is the actual old formulation for Loam. A lot of people didn't like Loam. I liked Loam. I really liked Loam from YSL. It's just a good versatile fragrance. And at the end of the day, I think they've almost borderline casted it to the wayside. Even if they haven't discontinued it yet, the fact that they've neutered it so much, they might as well just put it out its misery. Or they can just get their act together and just recreate the formula. I mean, you just did it with Blue Electrique for La Nuit Alone. Find a way to do it again now for the actual loan. Great sixth sense. It really is. You know, love loam. Exactly. Especially that like warm fall or even springtime. It just worked. It was great for the day. You could get the job done. Didn't last the longest, and it didn't have to. That was one of the ones that I did not mind. It just not performing that, monster beast mode. It's fine. I'm good. But I do wish they would bring that back. Number 4 is going to be for anybody who prefers their fragrances to cost over $150. We are talking about one Christian Dior Prive Vetiver. This was another Vetiver coffee scent, but more so on the Vetiver side this time. Play Intense was Vetiver coffee, heavy coffee, kind of chocolatey. Christian Dior's Vetiver is Vetiver with some coffee. And I want this to come back because I have an appreciation for Vetiver now. It is really good, really solid. Made it at least for Raph. Good to see you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Shouts out to Raph. Shouts out to everyone who's watching. I appreciate you all. Dior Vetiver, really solid, underrated fragrance for what it is now. And exactly, Dior Vetiver, really, really good. I'm really upset that they got rid of that in Mitza, but I had Mitza, so I'm not too bummed about that. I'm bummed that I never got a chance to get the Dior Vetiver. It's really good. It's really good fragrance. Followed up by number 5, the one that I wish would absolutely and positively come back. You know, I'm a simple man. I want them to bring back Ralph Lauren Romance for Men. Please. I tried it once. And I was just getting into my journey. And I was like, I'll come back to it. And literally in a blink of an eye, it was gone. Damn it. It was gone. a really good one just gone. And I'm just thinking to myself, that is just a fragrance that I just wish could come back. It was very, very, very solid. I know a lot of people, not necessarily in the chat here because they know me and my taste and my style and everything, but I know a lot of people were probably like, "Oh, where's the like super niche or where's the this?" I mean, I could have went with a Tom Ford. You know, they tend to discontinue a lot of their stuff. I appreciated a good Amber Absolute, but I've had that. And I have Japan Noir, so I really don't care about anything else. I can't fall in love with the Moss Brushes if I've never tried it, or Purple Patchouli. You know, what Bois Ken, Sahara Noir? No, I'm fine without listing a Tom Ford for once, even though that used to be my thing. Um, what other like niche snob brands tend to really discontinue this stuff? They usually keep it. They'll just like reformulate it the way Killian has with their entire line. So for that, let's take a moment to actually appreciate the good designers when designers weren't just making a blue fragrance every like 3 months, every 4 months, and they actually had original concepts. You know, I could have even said something like Gucci Pour on One or Casual Friday from Escada, Magnetism from Escada. Even the old Nautica Oceans is worthy of being brought back, but Ralph Lauren Romance was the shit. It really was. Absolutely, without a doubt. It was a fragrance that you wore it and you wore it, and whoever your significant other was that you were trying to attract, man, woman, whatever, it was great. The original one, that was my first perfume in 2001 when I moved to the States. Exactly. Exactly. Those love the old Tom Ford more. See, I haven't had a chance to try it, so I can't fall in love with something I haven't tried. But those are the top 5 ones that I do wish would come back with the black cap, the beautiful perfume, Ralph Lauren Romance. Yes, exactly. And part of it, I am a 90s kid, so I appreciate stuff like this a little bit more than, somebody who may be 7, 8 years younger than me. But these were some of the really good fragrances that just have been gone. Now for the ones that I do wish could get that axe, number one, we need to stop coming out with just blue fragrances across the board. Mostly saying that to Sauvage, keep one Sauvage at this point. That would be the Eau de Parfum. Oh, no, sorry, the Parfum. Keep the Parfum. Get rid of everything else. Keep Bleu de Chanel. You could do all 3 since they're the original 3. Like they were the original blue fragrance. Get rid of your Dylan Blues, your Universal Carbons, your blue this, your blue that. You're not the Blue Man Group. Da da dee da Dubai. Get rid of the blue. So that I know it's technically supposed to be one fragrance. I'm picking one whole genre. Enough with the blue. We've been doing it for almost 4 or 5 years at this point. Come up with something else. I'm on the hunt for the perfumes I wore vintage. I wore not for the vintage. They're vintage to find. Shouts out to Humble. Exactly. I'm glad you caught that, Joey. Number two that I do wish was discontinued is Invictus AQUA. Mostly because I'm tired of hearing, is this the 2016 batch? Is this the 2018 batch? Is this the 2021 batch? Let's just solve the problem right now. Let's just get rid of all of it. Let's just get rid of it all. Because, hey, CK, good to see you. Shouts out to the Taffy. I need to drink some coffee after that one. Hold on really quick. But get rid of the blues, get rid of the Invictus Aquas. Those are very generic. Those are very blah fragrances. Exactly. Uh exactly. They are just very generic fragrances. Period dot point blank. End of story. Another fragrance that I do kind of get annoyed by at this point and wish that they would get rid of. And if I already wasn't canceled by them, I'm definitely going to be now. And say what you want, but I'm tired of AVENTUS. I am. I liked it. It was good, especially when I had it mixed with like a Tuscan leather. But they need to do something kind of like what they did with Royal Mayfair before they and they're not going to, right? They're not. Who am I? I mean, yes, I'm the unaverage Joe, but who am I in terms of swinging the pendulum to determine whether or not they uh cancel a fragrance? But considering I've, you know, haven't had some pleasant things to say about Creed before, check my Aventus Cologne video. I feel for the price, for the amount of alternative options that there are on the market, Creed should just take a minute to pull it back. Less is more sometimes, right? I mean, yes, it's great to spend time with somebody that isn't like your wife, or a significant other, wife, husband, whatever. Um, it's always great to spend time with somebody, but like when you're first necessarily interacting with them, you got to give some distance. You got to give some space. And I feel that because there's so many alternative versions of Aventus, my personal favorite at this point is Mont Blanc Explorer. Used to be Invictus. What was Insurrection Pure 2, the white one. I meant blue. Sorry, Taffy. It's been a long night, and my mind tends to go elsewhere just off a default. So I see now, blue. But I'm tired of these Aventus. I'm tired of Aventus. I just am. It's cool. It had a time. It had a wave. But it's generic. It's overpriced. It's almost in like a blue category. Like it's like blue and Aventus / clones. Just keep something like Mont Blanc Explorer, Creed, pull it back for a few years, let us appreciate it, vault it, and then come back out with it. And then people will appreciate it again. But right now, nobody appreciates it. And it's kind of really just hurting the brand. Do something drastic to like shift the game up, you know? Number 4. Number 4 for me on discontinuing a fragrance. I actually do feel that they need to stop coming out. And this is going to sound crazy, but they need to stop coming out with AQUA Digio clones. Profundo Lights is good. Let it be. You've ran the gauntlet on AQUA Digio for the last 30 years. And I do know somebody in this chat may appreciate that. The original's good. Profumo that comes in a black bottle is good. And then you essentially choose between Profundo Lights or Profundo, which both are in blue bottles. Just one is more transparent, whereas the other basically looks like Profumo but in a blue instead of a black. Stop. By the way, this is who I was talking about that would appreciate that. Stop coming out with so many Aqua Digios. I mean, people just in general, stop coming out with the flankers at this point. Come out with new concepts. I mean, people say it's 2021 is the year of innovation. However, everyone's doing the same shit. Stop it. No more. No mas. Taco Bell is live mas. This is no mas. Profumo is grown and sexy. Right, exactly. Like, those are fine. Or the like absolute instinct special blend. Yeah, Essenza was kind of it was a cult classic. I wouldn't say it was a classic, but you know, and I think there was one other one in between that. Between like Aqua Digio and Essenza, and I think there might have been one more right before they started right before they released like Profumo and then just completely went off the rails. But no more Aqua Digios absolutely for the next like 5 years, right? Because it was about 4 or 5 years before um from the time of Profumo to like Absolute Instinct and all that. At least 3. And then in these last 3 years we've had like 8 other flankers. Chris, good to see you. Shouts out to Chris the Canadian. One of my favorite people from Canada. Bye, Marcy. Good to see you. Yikes. I'm sorry. I don't like dentists. That's why I listen to Mr. Miami and I make sure that my teeth are taken care of every day with Crest. Shouts out to Mr. Miami. Hey, Hills. Good to see you. There y'all go. Hey, y'all. But yeah, no more Aqua Digios. And then number 5 is going to be one that might shock some people, but I really just I don't like this fragrance. And it's weird because I'm sitting here talking about how much I like this note in other fragrances. But in my opinion, they need to just keep one because they've kind of gone off the rails too lately, especially now that the in-house perfumer and like creative director and everything for the brand has like kind of stepped away. Hermes, stop making TERRE Hermes flankers. Literally just keep it to just parfum or regular. Me personally, I prefer the parfum, but pick one, make it your flagship, dump the rest. I know people like Outresh Fresh and Vetiver Intense, and I think they even have one other flank. They have like 5 flankers within the Hermes, TERRE Hermes line. And in my opinion, they need to. Whoa, this is a big paragraph. Hold on. Shouts out to Blue Light Background. Shouts out to Blue Sour Patch Kids. Shout out to Jennifer Conley. Shouts out to being the first like. Shouts out to making the channel comment. Hey, shouts out to Shouts Out. Straight, dirty, orange, please. Good to see you, Rasta. Shaves. It is. It is, but since it's not the original, is the only reason why I'm saying that. Like if I'm sitting here saying, hey, get rid of all the flankers, all the everything, then you know, since I'm saying just get rid of everything, you might as well just go ahead and just get rid of everything. Minus keep one as your flagship, as your main. Parfum, toilette, one of the two, let it be, and that's that. That's just kind of how I feel. Those are just my unaveraged thoughts about the situation. And especially now that JCE isn't really involved, it's like, okay, how much more are you going to come out with next? Are you going to come out with the Terre de Hermes BLEU? Are you going to come out with a, what are you coming out with? Ladies, gentlemen, we have a guest. Also, really quick, what's up, Rudy? So it's time to musk up. He did a great review yesterday on one Jet Black Enigma. I'm still trying mine out, so this way I know for sure. But check out Rudy's channel. It's always time to musk up. And speaking of always being on time, we have one and only. What's up,
What's
bro?
up, David? What's up, man?
Good to see you. You're
Good to
alive.
see you too. Good to see you too.
Hey, shouts out to being alive.
Yeah, man. So, fuck. I couldn't. I relate so much on your comment that you said. Stop all flankers, not just ADG flankers. All flankers. We don't need them.
Nope.
Yes, there have been some really good flankers in the past, but if they had been a solo release, like just by themselves, it would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Right.
Like
That's
one
it.
discontinued fragrance that I like very much, Gucci Pour Homme 2.
That
I love it.
great T frag.
Amazing. I wish they had released it as a single, like a separate release, rather than, you know, tie it down with the first one, which smells completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's a completely different fragrance, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Versace Man. I don't know if you smelled it, the purple bottle. They
Ooh, no,
released
I did
the
not have a chance to. I know which one you're talking about, though.
yeah. So a lot of people say that it was the predecessor to Oud Wood and Oud Noir to and Versace.
Right.
So I don't know. I like it. It's really spicy. It's masculine. It's very professional.
Right. That was a good one. That was definitely one that shouldn't have gotten axed either. Um.
Yeah.
Aw. It's it's a constant not doing. Oh. Okay. I see.
We got a grammar.
Right. I see. I see. Rudy says
I,
keep the two Hermeses to the Hermes out of this. Right.
yeah.
One of the last great designers on exactly. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't mind those two, even though I don't like the scent personally. For me, I don't mind those two, but at the same time, uh everything else that they come out with flanker, and it's like, how many more are you gonna come out with, right? Oh, no, 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 Rudy. I mean, that's that's the point of it. I mean, we're basically almost saying the same thing. Like, just keep those two. Or
Yeah.
the like, oh, freshes, and yes, they're good fragrances, but my whole thing is we don't need as many flankers anymore. Like, let's get back to a simpler time when literally it was like that fragrance. There was no like spin off minus Terramugla, coming out with pure malt and pure this, but even that got like kind of crazy. Yeah, true. Um, just let's just discontinue the whole
Did
line.
you see his review? His recent review?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, yeah. Rudy is like, you know what? Just get the one, you know. Just get
Yeah,
Dolce and Gabbana the one.
just get the one.
Uh, my
Ron,
God.
good to see you, bro.
Hey,
Um,
what's up, Joey? I forgot to say hi to Joey.
yeah, Joey's been around for a minute. He's
Yeah,
been
yeah, he
before.
was like he caught the double D like me. He's like I'm blue, double
Who
D,
started?
double.
Who started the flankers?
Holy crap!
Shit. Uh,
No, it was back in the '80s. They released flankers like crazy in the '80s. It was like
yeah,
the sport version, the cologne version, the whatever version.
I think maybe, possibly, and this might be a little unfair. I know Polo was like one of the more one of the more first mainstream ones to uh
Yep. Yeah, but don't forget Guerlain. Guerlain did a lot of
go.
special editions too.
That's true. Galan for the old heritage. Unfortunately, flankers are made because people buy them. Our reviewers keep making top tens because people watch. Exactly, but I
Yeah,
guess
it's a
for
cycle.
I guess for me, my thing is like, let's provide a little bit more alternative options than just getting all these flankers. Um, Instead of getting the sixth flanker of a Michael Malal Jet Black, just get Dolce Gabbana, the one. Um,
EDP.
EDP, EDP is fine. I don't mind when you go EDP because
Yeah,
it's
those are
basically just a higher
concentrations.
concentrated,
Yeah,
right? But like Jet Black Platinum Reserve, Jet Black Enigma, Jet Black,
Jet
it's
Black.
like
That does don't crack. Jet Black. Fucking listen strongly with you intensely under the
remember,
bridge while getting a taco sandwich.
right.
Fucking come
Well,
on.
yeah, I mean, to copyright the whole name, corner the market, conquer the world, collect all the stones like if they're Thanos. It's all like in the realm of the same thing. But at the end of the day, really, they just need to stop. Um, while I do have some people here, I mentioned that I won't be doing a live like after this. I'll be on lives, like people's lives, but me, I'm not doing a live for the rest of the week. And then next Monday, I am bringing everybody the YouTube. At least I've come up with a good amount of YouTuber fragrance releases. Here's one of them right here. Hello. Um, that I will be kind of rating and giving my full thoughts on as a whole, as well as just kind of giving my thoughts on YouTuber releasing fragrances in general. So that will be next Monday, somewhere in the afternoon time, because I'll be free. But it
Yeah,
is going to be the most average day of the year, and so it's a gift. I know a lot of people wanted to know what my thoughts were, so I'm going to make sure I share them because some of them are not going to be kind. And I know I've kind of now been known for the cruel to be kind guy, but in this case, no, I'm just going to be a full savage.
but the thing is, they will always remain on average.
Eh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, don't eat
Well,
cabbage.
don't eat cabbage, but eat tacos.
Yeah,
Tacos
eat
are taco
tacos.
sandwiches, are pizzas pie. Have you tried Dolce Gabbana, the only one intense? I have tried the only one intense. I did like it. I also tried the gold one. Um, my thing is they all really smell too much alike. They're almost like the Aquadigios. So I wouldn't have all of them, right? I would rotate them.
Mm,
So like I would have the bottle. Once I finish it, I'll get the new one. Even though they do smell a little different, like even the Aquadigios Profundo, Profumo Lights, Profumo, regular Aquadigio, even though those four do have differences, they still like hit home enough that it doesn't make sense for me to own all
yeah,
of them at once unless I'm just that.
redundancy.
And not redundancy. right
Yeah,
there, people.
exactly.
Do not forget an ass a
Do that.
day.
Do
An
that.
ass a
Yeah.
day keeps depression away. Um,
Yeah. It's good for the bones.
is good for a lot of things. So yeah, but the problem is we are nuts with perfume. And the more we get, but people don't give a damn.
Rudy's going. Rudy's going full on rocket right now.
That's why it's about saving money for the that work on roofs in Miami, sweating their balls off, working hard. And that's the thing. I don't want people to waste their money. I'd rather people had 6 or 7 bottles of something different and smelling different and being different, feeling different in a good way than to have 9 of the exact same thing. It's almost like a cartoon character. You know how like cartoon characters they'll show them
You
like in their
know,
closet and it has the exact same shirt. Like they have like 9 in the of the
yeah, I
same.
know, I know what you mean, but the thing is, I'm gonna say something, and a lot of people would disagree with me.
Oh God, don't get me canceled.
No, 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 not
No, I'm
dirty,
messing with. I'm
but
messing with you. Yes.
Terry Mugler, Amen line.
Hmm.
It's all the same base. They just changed the top.
Hey, shouts out to Tops.
I mean, okay,
Top
Pure
heavy.
Havane, people like it. Shout outs to the letter P. Pure Havane, okay, people like it. Pure Malt, people like it. Oh, what was the other one? Pure Wood.
Thank you.
That's different.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of them who are just like redundant, man.
Right. Shout out to Tops and shout out to P's.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we love the letter P.
I really love the letter P. I'd rate this stream right now a letter P if I could.
Yeah,
Um,
strawberry flavored P.
Joy to the world. Exactly. Top heavy brings me joy. Exactly. Me too, Joey. See, it's more than just our name that we have in common. That is for sure.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I want to do this video. I know Juan tagged me in it almost 2 weeks ago with me running around doing a whole bunch of stuff. I almost forgot about it. And then I remembered I was like, oh yeah, I was tagged. So it gives me a chance. Shout out to Juan. He hasn't been in the chat, but I know he's working. Man is busy, man is grinding. He works and he
he
comes
makes
to
money.
does these videos. He runs a store with some great fragrance options. One of, if not the best option to go to for samples. Um, check him out. Fatboyfragrances.com. Fatboyfragrances.com. Um, just great. I have it.
Yeah,
I have a trick to bring me back to reality. You know how I go to Macy's, spend 30 minutes walking around the fragrance counters. Oh, Raph, don't get me started on. I did a vlog maybe
oh,
about 2 months ago with me discussing 2 to 3 months ago. I did a vlog that I recorded. It wasn't a long vlog. It was just maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. But you literally see like all the emotion in my face as I'm like being told by sales associates that I'm lying and that I'm fake. Exactly. I show the whole family love. You know, a lot of us are not here right now without this man,
yeah.
absolutely. But everybody gets love because that's what we do. You know, this man
Hmm.
has made like a community, a cannoli verse, if you will. We are the Revengers, not the Avengers, but the Revengers because, you know, we just always like to have a good time.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it. Yeah, please do. Let me know what you think, Raf. It has something with like more vlog in it. Again, it was about 2 months ago, month and a
yeah.
half, 2 months ago.
And I gotta
Um,
bring back a conversation you were saying, like about the flankers. These companies are not making fragrances for us.
no,
They're
of
making
course not.
fragrances for the public. Niche brands are making fragrances for us because they listen to us.
Right. But
Clone brands listen to us
mhm,
because we are their customers. We are the demographic they are targeting.
right.
But freaking Armani, Dolce and Gabbana, Versace, all these brands, they're not targeting us. They're targeting normies.
Right. Right. You know, uh but at the same time, like, and again, I don't know, maybe I'm just that on average, right? I feel that if you are doing YouTube videos, of course, Mafia is strong. If you are doing YouTube videos, you actually, and of course, other
Yeah,
things get in the way, but you should actually go ahead and do your due diligence to make sure that you're giving out helpful information, not just, yes, you're, of course, you're probably getting paid on the side. I get it.
yeah,
I've been paid by brands to push stuff.
hell
But at
yeah.
the same time, I
Influencer
find
status, baby. Come on, flex.
exactly. Hey, shouts out to flexing one time.
Yo, shout out to the tattoos.
Hey, but what I'm saying is that you still should give people like the proper alternative options to make sure that it benefits them. Yes, it's made for the masses, but us as you, we have a voice. So
Yeah,
use it in the proper way to make sure that we lead them to other options. Yes, of course, money gets in the way. Free product, a free bottle of a fragrance from London, Ohio. But what I'm saying is that, like, still you can find a way to be creative, recommend something else other than something blue or something from a no-name house that just kind of fell from the sky or
yeah.
kicked through your door like the Kool-Aid man.
I'm glad you mentioned blue. So here's the thing: color-inspired fragrances
Mhm.
existed before blue.
Right.
There was a genre called green,
Yeah.
and nobody really hates on green because it was a classic, an instant classic. Everybody related to it, everybody liked it because it smelled natural. The thing with blue is they don't smell natural.
Right.
There isn't a natural blue smell fucking out there, you know? But you can smell the green in
Mhm.
nature.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I just that's my opinion. Like people don't poop on green because it is natural smelling, but
Right.
people poop on blue because it doesn't smell like nature. It smells like something that is synthetic, something that is not existent that we manufactured ourselves.
And I think that's also just because nature can smell different, right? Like
Yeah,
walking down the street of New York, that's nature. It's a different type of nature than maybe
different. Yeah,
going to uh the woods of Wisconsin or to the beaches in San Diego, or you taking a trip into a park in Washington, you know, near
yeah,
somewhere out in Washington in the middle of nowhere. And or you go to Georgia where you just have like red clay. There's different forms of nature, so it all smells different. So that's also another reason why blue is just blue. It's just generic shower gel, and the fact that it's been pushed so much is uh why like green is able to be tolerated versus blue, because at least there's different forms of it. There's not a different form of blue.
yeah.
Really quick, because I got to get this out my system to respond to Joey Cannoli's comment. Bing bong.
I mean, I did mention that, but nobody really pays attention to what I say, so I'm not gonna moan about it. I'm just mentioning that
Mentioning what?
The London, Ohio is like
Oh yeah,
Little Rock, New York. I did say that before, but nobody paid attention.
got you.
It's all right. It's all right now.
Hey, but you're here on the main screen with me, chilling, and so
Yeah.
But I'm gonna add one more thing. Yeah, and that's why I'm just saying, Raf, like just us as YouTubers need to go ahead and do our proper. There was a time when people actually promoted for like John Varvatos was once a a sleeper of a fragrance. John Varvatos vintage. Uh, the other one is making perfumes for people. They want every niche company to make perfumes for them only. Exactly. And I mean, again, I understand the politics of it, but blue has a smell, synthetic ozone. Hey. Um, yeah, I'm just saying, I understand that like stuff is not made for everyone, niche brands
Yeah.
or have one agenda versus the designer companies having another. I get it. But that still doesn't mean that us as YouTubers should not be able to express our opinions on what we think, and at least the brands take it into consideration, especially if they're then turning around and asking us to push their products.
Yeah.
It just makes the most sense for everyone to just stop with the flankers, stop with the blues, stop with, and don't come out with another color now, because I think even black once had a face. Like in the early 2000s,
No, no,
black was
no.
a
I
face.
think so. Green,
Hmm.
and then blue came out, and then freaking hold on, red with the Baccarat Rouge.
Yeah, there was red in the Versace
You
Arrows,
say
Sandy.
black, but the thing is black. People say people use noir just to describe a darkness. It's not necessarily like black. So the only black fragrance I could ever like think of is what was that Black
Kenneth Cole
Afghan.
black. Oh, black Afghano.
That's the only black fragrance I could imagine as just black.
Shouts out to Larry. He's a legend.
Yeah. Calling the shots.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that needs to be discontinued, to be honest. Red polo, yeah, Ralph Lauren red, Dunhill red,
Yeah.
Versace red. Um, there was a lot of the Baccarat Rogue
Rouge. The
540s.
the Baccarat Rouge did a shift in what red smelled like. So Ralph Lauren and Polo. Hold on, what did you choose? Yeah, Downhill Red. They don't smell like Baccarat. But the thing is, every red fragrance after Baccarat, they all smell like Baccarat.
Right.
So Baccarat like determined the standard on what a
Hmm.
red fragrance is.
Right.
These fragrances were attempts to start something, but they failed. Hence why they're discontinued.
You know what was actually a really underrated fragrance, only because Rudy said this? It was double black, but the one that I'm thinking of in particular, which is actually even better than this,
Hmm.
is Usher Black. You Are Black. That was a it was a lavender fragrance.
Wait, so Usher released a fragrance called "You Are Black."
Yeah, he came out with the silver one first, which was just like Usher by Usher or Usher Raymond or something like that.
Oh,
And then he
that's
came out with
bad.
the black one. That black one, when I tell you, I will recommend that even over this right now, even though I'm still trying this. Again,
Yeah.
this is better than this, but
He throws it.
hey, remember, I was the one throwing stuff before anybody else.
Yo, damn, that's
J-
shade to the
I
BBB.
keep them exactly. Three
Oh,
bottles of UR. That would exactly. Like I would recommend that before I recommend this. Even they're not smelling the same, but
yeah,
for the purposes of like night out fragrances, I can't even recommend this. But I would recommend something like that, and it costs so much less. Like it cost about $20 for a 3.4 like 100 ml. It's
Mm.
about $25. You might even find it cheaper than that. But that just goes to show like how much is in the market. And Zonic, you are. Yeah. I'm
What
just
is it?
saying. I am. Oh, yes, you are. Um, the Rogue and Rogue
The
is in the
Rouge, the Rouge.
reference to the scent. Yeah, Rouge. Sorry, it's the
No, I don't
color
know.
of the crystal, right?
Okay, so it may be that, but people are misinterpreting it. You can't deny that people are, or companies are misinterpreting the Rouge concept and making these red fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this like ethyl maltol bombs everywhere.
Right. Hey,
It's the hottest chemical right now. Ethyl maltol.
for sure. Right.
Like I've fallen victim to it. I have ultra greatness.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh, for
cool.
greatness is a good one.
I've fallen victim, man. Fuck. I want to get rid of it, to be honest.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a bad fragrance. I'm saying I don't want to wear it anymore. There's a difference between it's not good and I don't want to wear it anymore.
Got you.
There is fragrance that they can still enjoy and like. So okay, Ambre Nuit,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Christian Dior, top notch. Gave it to my mom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like freaking. I'm not gonna get into this. It's gonna be a long conversation.
No, that's fine. We are actually approaching the hour mark, and I mean, I've covered my list. I think we've said a lot. We've had great interaction with the chat. But as you saw earlier, I don't know if you saw, Jad, but I did a nice little warm up to get people ready and going for one. I am Joey Canoli's karaoke night tonight. So
Dude,
check out
I've been
his
watching you
channel.
since you freaking started the live. I was the first like.
I've been watching you
I,
every
I only
step
started
you
the I only
took.
started the oh, I only made the YouTube channel so I can comment because the link wasn't there.
No,
Like
I
right
got you.
after I commented, you dropped the
Mhm.
link, and I'm like, holy shit,
Hey,
let's go.
hey, drop it like it's hot. So yeah. So, anyways, shouts out to Joey, of course. Shouts out. All right, Facebook, stop. Shouts out to
Rudy,
Rudy from Town to Musk Up. Check
go
out both of
subscribe
their channels. Check out Yara and Hills
and
in
him.
the Burrow Nerdy Fragrance Reviews. Great channel. I appreciate them for stopping by. Of course, shouts out to Taffy. Shouts out to my bro Ron. Shouts out to where is it? Shouts out to Juan for the tag.
Taffy J,
Taffy J
Raphael,
Raph. Of course, we had Stacks. We had Stink Ass.
CK, Colin.
CK, of course. Mentioned Hills.
We got
That's
Stink
spam.
Ass. You know,
Yeah, we had Stink Ass. We had Taffy. There's Stink Ass. We're just here having fun and relaxing.
we got
Chris the Canadian, my
Rasta
favorite
Shaves.
Canadian.
Rasta
Rasta, that's
Shaves.
who I was looking for. Rasta Shaves. Right there. Shouts out to you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Anybody lurking, by the
We
way,
got
I appreciate you.
Marcelina Teresa or whatever.
Yes, Marcy. Marcy is really just a cool person. Check out her channel. Really underrated. She does cover like unisex and women's fragrances, but she does give like fair compare, like the way we describe things will be similar.
Yeah,
CK, my my bro, and yeah, I just appreciate everyone. Stacks, can't forget. Check his channel out also. Um I love you all.
much love,
I
man.
appreciate you all. And I mean,
I
there's
saw
not
that,
much
Ron. I saw that.
jazz.
I saw
Yo,
that, Ron. Damn. Yeah.
but
Joe Anthony is definitely a hottie.
no, I think they're talking about one.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
see the why. I mean, yeah, both. Shit, we got good-looking people in the mafia.
hey, it's something about the name Joe that just does it, you
Yeah,
know. But
it's all the
anyways,
J's, man. All the J's.
yeah, J's just in general rule the
J's are
world.
mafia.
Any cheap what hitmen in the fam? Possibly, maybe, but we can't
Oh,
disclose that
oh, he,
online.
he trying to
So
he trying to take out somebody.
hey, hopefully it's out to a date. Because, anyways,
Hopefully, smelly.
every stream, every stream you do, every Friday that's blue, every fake review, every clickbait review, I'll be shilling you. Oof,
Damn.
right there. No, he did not, Mr. Miami.
Shout outs to
Hey,
Cuddles.
I gave you a shout out earlier too. So
Yeah,
shouts out. This is the one who told me to go ahead, take care of my teeth.
yeah.
Between him and
Make
George
your teeth
Sahar.
white.
But shouts out Cuddles crew.
Cuddles crew, baby.
Anyways, I'm out of here. It's been an hour. I'm about to go. I got meetings. I got a karaoke to get ready for because I want to sing some more like I did earlier today. Replay the video if you are watching in the future. Thank you for watching. Let me know down below what some of your 5 that you want discontinued or to come back are, and check out all the channels. I appreciate you all. I gotta go. Later.